We got some breaking news, champs. King Ryan Garcia, clarifies on all the fights that did not happen for him, including Pitbull Cruz, Devin Haney, Jose Ramirez, and Rolly Romero. And he finally reveals why the Devin Haney fight did not happen. And he finally confirms that it was indeed Floyd Mayweather who influenced him not to take the Devin Haney fight. Even though the whole boxing world already has suspicions that it was Floyd Mayweather that made that move. It was all over the internet. Every single content creator was saying the same thing. And Ryan Garcia also has some choice words for Bill Haney, and that is what we are going to be talking about next. But before we get into that, if you guys are not subscribed, please punch and knock out that subscription button. That way you'll never see it again, and ding that notification bell. That way you'll never miss any of my new boxing videos. Alright guys, let's get to the round. Ding ding. Okay champs, let's get started. And as we already all know, it was actually Ryan Garcia that asked for the Devin Haney fight, and he also asked for the Rolly fight. He had actually put out a poll to let the fans decide who he should fight next between Devin Haney and Rolly Romero. And he stated that the fans chose Devin Haney, but he said that the poll was very close and it could have gone either way. So Devin Haney won the poll by split decision. So it seemed that the fight was going to take place until Money Mayweather came into the picture, and he had some advice for Ryan Garcia. But it wasn't really until they had that famous run where Ryan Garcia pulled out the negotiations of the Devin Haney fight. And back then it was not confirmed that Mayweather got involved, but the whole boxing world kind of knew. So Ryan Garcia had recently done an interview with Fight Hype. Ryan Garcia comes out clean and states that Mayweather indeed had told him to pull out the Devin Haney fight. And Mayweather told Ryan that that fight with Devin Haney did not make sense at the moment, and he should pull out and try to fight Rolly instead. And if he beat Rolly, he would have that bout, and then the fight with Devin Haney will be a way bigger unification fight. So Ryan Garcia listened to Mayweather and went that route, and he tried to make a fight with Rolly. But then he also stated that if he beats Rolly, he would not feel like a champion. He stated that Rolly is not that good and he does not consider Rolly a champion. He stated if he beats Rolly, he would just feel like he has a belt. But if he beats Devin Haney, he will consider himself a champion. And I believe that as well, because in my eyes, Devin Haney is one of the best fighters in the world. He is definitely an A-level fighter. And I believe they tried to make the fight with Rolly, but then Oscar De La Hoya came out and stated that there will be no more Rolly fight because Rolly outpriced himself. But what we all did not know, that Oscar De La Hoya tried to pull a Terrence Crawford when Terrence Crawford was negotiating with Errol Spence and Abanesian. So Oscar was negotiating with Pitbull Cruz and Rolly Romero at the same time. And when Romero found out about this, it left a bad taste in Rolly's mouth. And also shortly after, Oscar De La Hoya has stated that the Rolly fight and the Pitbull Cruz fight was not going to happen. He also stated that the Jose Ramirez fight was almost finalized. But as we all know, Ryan Garcia had turned down the Jose Ramirez fight. In a recent interview, Rolly has stated that Oscar did not seem like he wanted to make the fight with Ryan Garcia. And because all of this went down, Rolly Romero got mad and he tweeted some messed up stuff about Ryan Garcia and Oscar De La Hoya. He stated, F Oscar, F Ryan, F Golden Boy, and F The Zone, the worst streaming platform that there is. And he called Oscar De La Fishnets. And a lot of beef came out of those comments, and Oscar De La Hoya claps back and says, I offered you a lot of money to fight Ryan Garcia and you turned it down. But now you're going to fight Pitbull Cruz for pennies. Good luck. And Teofimo Lopez actually got mad at Rolly and released a video of him beating the ish out of Rolly in a sparring session, and stated to Rolly, that's what you get, Rolly, for disrespecting the legend, and revenge on Rolly. But Teofimo Lopez has nothing to do with Golden Boy. Teo is from Top Rank. And Ryan Garcia in the interview with Fight Hype also stated that Rolly and Pitbull Cruz were already in negotiations. Ryan said that Rolly was just using Ryan's name to make his fight with Pitbull bigger. And Ryan Garcia stated, why will he go fight Pitbull Cruz and lose and make less money? I don't believe he was gonna make $950,000. And he probably would have made less than that when he could have fought and lose to a person like me and he would have made around $5 million. He stated it does not make sense. I do believe Ryan Garcia beats Rolly pretty easy. But I do believe Pitbull Cruz versus Rolly is a 50-50 fight, especially after we seen O'Hara Davis get knocked out in the first round by Barroso, and that made Rolly's performance against Barroso look a lot better. I believe Rolly went 9 rounds with Barroso until Tony Weeks prematurely stopped the fight. And also, Pitbull Cruz did not look that good in his last fight. So I say it's a 50-50 fight based on both of their performances, because everybody in boxing knows you're only as good as your last performance. So now Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney are back on track and started negotiating again. And they both want all the smoke on 420 in Las Vegas, pun intended. I think it's a great idea to make big fights on 420. The potheads will buy the fight. I think this trend will pick up because the numbers will do good. And if the numbers do good on 420, why wouldn't other boxers want to fight on that date? And Ryan Garcia has some words for Bill Haney. He stated that he's going to hurt Devin Haney, and he is going to knock Devin Haney out, and that Bill Haney is going to have 3 chances to stop the fight. And every time he drops Devin Haney, he's going to look at Bill Haney and keep taunting him. And that is what's going to show how much Bill Haney loves Devin Haney if he stops the fight for him. Devin Haney claps back and he states that he is going to beat the shoulder roll out of Ryan Garcia. And they also made fun of Ryan Garcia because he was rolling his face with this device as supposed to massage your face and get rid of the tension. So they are already starting to build the fight. Devin Haney also releases a video of him dropping Ryan Garcia. Now Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney are 3-3 in the amateurs, so this will be the rubber match. I believe both of these guys are stars and they will sell the fight well. I don't think it's going to be Tank versus Ryan numbers, but it's going to be Crawford versus Spence. But who do you guys think will win, Ryan Garcia or Devin Haney? Or do you guys think Ryan Garcia will pull out again and the fight just won't happen? Comment below and I'll write to everyone back. If you guys like the show, subscribe, like the video, share the video, and that's it for me, champs. I gotta roll.